Victorian Tanya Thomas believes sport should be accessible to everyone.
It's not just about your physical fitness, but it's your mental health as well. You know, you need to be able to get out of the house, you need to be active, you need to be in a place that's supportive and fun and where you can be with people that have the same experience as yourself.
So when she found herself turning someone away from her basketball club's All Abilities program, she simply couldn't drop it.
Somebody asked me if we could cater for people who are blind or have low vision, and I thought, no, we can't. But after getting off the phone, I don't like to tell people, I'm sorry, I can't help you. So we decided let's do some research. Maybe it's something that we can do. Bit of research proved that there was nothing out there like this, and that if we wanted to make a program like this, we were going to have to create one ourselves.
So, like, when we're coming down, this is the halfway line?
Yep.
Without the faintest idea how to reinvent a sport for people with low vision, Tanya sought the insights of former school teacher Brad Hoare.
The key now. I've loved basketball for a long time, and as my eyesight's been decreasing, there's been less and less opportunities for me to participate in basketball. But to start building a program that will enable people with very different eye conditions to participate in basketball is a really fantastic thing that I've been a part of.
Ready, then? Yep. Bye.
Brad introduced me to his blind table tennis group, and I was able to go down, have a bit of fun with these guys, talk to them about what I wanted to do and how they could help me. They did tell me that Vision Australia have balls that have bells in them. So that was our first thing, was let's buy a ball. Let's buy a ball that's got a bell in it, get that here and see what that looks like.
Liz, are you ready for a bounce pass?
Yep, ready.
So it was basically coming out on court and trying out our ideas, seeing what worked and seeing what didn't. And that's still how we run it today.
Well done, you got it in.
The weekly trial and error sessions at the Frankston and District Basketball Association have led to the creation of Bell Ball,
Well done, Peter. Great job.
a new spin on basketball in which players wear wrist bells when defending and where clear communication is critical.
For example, if I wanted Dan to pass the ball to me, I'd be saying, Dan, 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 so he'll follow my voice. And the ball's got to bounce once, at least once, before it reaches the other player, so they can hear the ball coming.
Well done.
And when we're shooting for goal, for people like a B1 who's totally blind, there's a buzzer on the goal or the net.
Have a shot, Lani. One thing we learnt very early on was we should never assume what someone with any level of blindness can and cannot do. At the start, we believed that support workers would play more of a part. So if a basketball was passed to someone and they missed it, a support worker would run and grab the basketball for them. Now the participant goes to catch the ball, they might fumble it, but their reaction to where the ball has dropped on the floor is immediate, which is a huge advancement for those participants, and it's allowed us to branch out more and to add more to our game. Oh, sorry, I should have got that.
When you can't see the ball coming, then you're not as frightened as other people watching. I know that, you know, my husband, Terry, watches and feels worried that I'm going to get knocked on the head. But for me, I don't go into it thinking, gosh, I hope no one's going to hit me, because everybody supports each other and you do have a trust.
These guys love it. They love it, and they've got new ideas every week. So the more we play and the more we do, the more ideas that they come up with. Last week they came up with a different scoring system for people with different levels of vision. So yeah, it's really awesome to see that basketball can be played in so many different varieties of ways. It doesn't have to be the way a traditional basketball game's played.
For the moment, Bell Ball remains an exclusive at its founding club. But these pioneering players believe it's got a bright future on the horizon.
I'd love to see blind basketball competitions between stadiums, between states even.
I'd like it to develop into an international game, you know, maybe part of the Paralympics in the future.
To be excluded from things it's just upsetting, really, the fact that you have to say, I can't do this and I can't do that. So to be given that opportunity is amazing.